me. Hi. I woke up to my starter completely overflown. First time that's happened in a long time. Am I allowed to film at the World Series?
Yeah.
I can go in there and film you?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I'm gonna give you full coverage of the World Series of Poker. The tournament just started, but it's like a couple months long, and Trevor's playing in the main event. So this is not the main event, but it is still the World Series. But look, she's vlogging in there. You can film the table? Why did I feel like you're not allowed to vlog it?
No.
Hey, Trevor, maybe we should get you an iPhone, and then you can do some coverage. You can do some coverage of the tournament.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
And give me some footage. Oh my gosh, I really didn't know you could vlog. She's filming all of it, Trevor. I'm not sure if my audience is really interested in poker, but you know, I know Monica is. If you're at the same table as Kevin, you have to do some sort of clip.
Sure.
Okay. Kevin's from Big Brother Canada. He's playing the same tournament as Trevor. She won, eh?
Won that part, yeah.
That would be me if I was a poker player. Just filming everybody. It is literally 6:30 in the morning, guys. Me and Trevor are so old. It is a Sunday morning. I've already made sourdough. Now we're watching poker. Like, it is early. The hallway's still dark.
I can't see
That right there, she's showing. She's manifesting playing in the main event that Trevor's playing. Alex, look, that's where the main event's going to be, right behind them. She's showing. The main event is right there, guys. Oh my gosh, Trevor, that's where you're going to be. Is that making you so excited?
Yeah.
Oh. So the main event's in a different area than the rest of the tournaments?
No, they're showing where the final table will be.
Oh my gosh.
The main event's going to be in the big convention room because there's so many people playing.
She's trying to manifest. You gotta do that too, Trevor. It's now 7:38, so the house is starting to wake. Notice the difference in the sound? The boys are watching a movie. I'm adding my salt now. 1, Excuse the language. It is 7:30 on a Sunday. What movie are you watching?
Goodfellas.
Is it good?
Yeah.
And all this laundry to fold.
Why did I get up so early?
What? Why did you get up so early? We all were up early today. Normally, we are a household that will sleep in on the weekend, but today, I was up at 6:30.
Why?
I don't know. I was just up and ready to start the day. She came in to pick from the clean laundry. Oh my gosh. This is my breakfast. This is what I've been doing lately. I used to do overnight oats all the time, and then I got too tired at night to make them. So I just make my oats and normally in the microwave, and then I add yogurt in it and then add my fruit. So basically I'm just eating oatmeal with fruit and yogurt, but I love it. It's my favorite.
And then when the Todd dolls go out.
Yeah. That'll be nice, Trevor.
No.
Trevor just asked if we want to go for lunch. So I'm going to have coffee with Dad. Coffee with Dad. Where should we go, Trev?
I don't know.
Where should we go? Bird watching. Are you bird watching, Ellie? Do you want creamer and whipped cream? Should have put yours in a bigger cup. I'm definitely not giving you my dad cup. It's Sunday, so we're doing whipped cream. I do whipped cream every day.
I don't want that one.
You don't want as much as me?
No.
Oh,
That's good. Whoa.
it's really actually not that much. Okay, here you go. Happy Sunday. It is, like I said, laundry stuff. Ignore what you see. It's the first time seeing me today. We were up early today. I have no idea why. It was just, for me, I've been getting up early and earlier. That's fine. But the kids, they never, ever, ever wake up early on a weekend. But both of them were up. It might have been because I was like tinkering around in the kitchen and maybe they heard me. But yeah, so we all had an early start. It's only 10 o'clock. And I've already showered, got ready for the day, made sourdough. It's still, I'm still in the process of stretching and folding. So I got to move that over to let it rise into the thing. Anyway, okay, couple things. We're going to visit Trevor's family this morning for a little bit. And then Trevor wants to go for lunch. So we're going to go for lunch, just the four of us. And then we're going to my aunt's 70th birthday. So happy birthday, Diane. If you're watching, I think she might watch my video. So it's her 70th birthday. So we're going to her birthday. And then, what else are we going to do? I don't know. There's no Sunday dinner tonight just because our whole family's going to be out at my aunt's and Mom wouldn't have time to cook and all of that stuff. So there's no Sunday dinner today, but that's okay. And it's raining. It's really crappy out. That really sucks, but oh well. Guess what? We went to bingo last night, me, my mom, and my uncle, and I won $50. I won the very, 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 very first game of the night. I was the first one to scream bingo, and that was the only win that we had all night. So that's okay, but I got my money back, so I was happy about that. But guess what? We're at bingo. So the doors open at 7, but you can get there. Bingo starts at 7, but the doors open at 5:30. So you can get there at 5:30 and get your table, get all your cards, get situated. I know that seems excessive. And like, at first I was like, why do people come so early? Now I'm the one like walking in at 5:45. Like, it's just nice to get there early. Anyway, my uncle is always there super early, so he gets there and gets our table. Like everyone, there's no assigned seats, but like everybody is pretty much regulars and everybody kind of picks the same table. So it's not, no one has assigned seats or nothing, but you know, it's just one of those things. Typically people sit in the same spots. So we have our little lucky table that we like. And it's actually a smaller table because it's usually just the three of us that's there. So they have like big tables and then like small tables. Well, my uncle gets there and he puts down all of his stuff to save our seats because me and mom weren't there yet. So it was like me and my mom, my uncle. My uncle he had the bingo dabbers. He put his coat and like, so he had like 3 seats. It's only like a 4-seat table. So he had our 3 seats all saved. And then he was only there like 5 minutes and then me and mom arrived. And then me and mom arrived. And he showed us where our table was because he's like, we got the same table, whatever. We go to our table and there's like these women sitting there. So we're like, oh, okay. Like, that's fine. Maybe we could just all share this table. Like, I don't know. There wouldn't have been room, but we're like, okay, whatever. So me and mom go and put our stuff down at the table because like we were there first. Like, you know what I mean? And then like they had like a bigger group than us. Like they had like 6 people. And then they all just like sat down and took our seats and then shoved our stuff into the corner of the table and was kind of like, screw you guys. They didn't say that, but like all of our stuff was there. We were there first. And there's literally like probably a dozen or more completely empty tables. And they just like shoved all of our stuff into the corner of the table and sat down. And we were there first. And it's our table. No assigned tables, but you know what I mean? That's our table. So my uncle was like, I guess we can go to a different table. So like me and my mom and my uncle, we like moved our stuff. And I know so many people probably would have said something like, but like I definitely would never, you couldn't even pay me. I would never say, I'm not confrontational like that. I would just be like, okay, whatever. If the table means so much, then they can have it if they're going to like push our stuff to the side. Like I'm just not, I would never say that. I know a lot of people would, but I just wouldn't. Mom, she's 50-50. She was like, ah, whatever. And then my uncle was kind of like, okay. So we literally just moved to the next table next to them and like put up, like, and we were kind of like looking at them like, what do you, like, I don't understand why you didn't take this empty table right here when we're already here with all of our stuff. Like, why didn't they take the empty table instead of moving all of our stuff to the side and then claiming that table? So we had to like go move our stuff and put it on the empty table. It didn't matter. Like we had a table. It was fine, but it was still like, that's rude, right? Like, don't you think that's rude? Anyway, and then I win the first game. I was like, bingo! This is our new lucky table, ladies. No, but I don't know. I just thought that was really weird. We were like, oh my gosh, okay. I was craving nachos. Jalapenos on the side. Perfect. Trevor got a wrap.
I got the basic.
Chicken fingers and fries. Look at my little twins. Don't they look like twins? What? You guys look like twins. Soon enough, big dog. Soon enough. What? Hit what? Gas? Yeah, there's no keys. Soon enough. We're off to the birthday. For a gift, I got my aunt earrings. I have the same pair. They're moissanite. This is the stone here. Moissanite earrings. They're really, really, really pretty.
Am I allowed to pull this back?
No, because it won't go back. You need to have the keys in and your foot on the brake. I have an old school car. Apparently having keys is...
Honk?
What? Okay. Apparently having keys is not... That's old.
Or I'm gonna go to sleep.
My mom's new car doesn't need a key. You just push a button.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Ready?
You scared me. I thought Mom was honking.
No. Look at Trevor. He's practicing his look for the World Series. Trevor! Wait till you see him, guys.
Give me your hat.
Trevor!
Kill me.
Look at him.
No
Sunglasses. Trevor's gonna get me demonetized with this look.
I just said that. You took my joke.
This look is the look of a poker baddie. Poker baddie. Look this way, Trevor.
We're like,
Can you read that face, guys? I don't think so.
He's wearing my sunglasses. A poker baddie.
What's a
No,
patty mean?
no, Mom, he's more like a poker baldy.
No, I
Choose at like the returning stuff.
And happy birthday to you.
I couldn't wish for anything more than I have right here, right now.
Aww.
Are these tricks? Yeah. Cheese. Say 70.
Cheese.
70.
I'm home from the party, and my sourdough has doubled in size. I let it sit, well, since it's 6 o'clock now. Yeah, I did my last stretch and fold around 10:30, so I think it's gonna be good. So, I seen online that rice flour works really good to line your bowl with. So Walmart had rice flour the other day, so I was like, I'll try it. I don't really know what the difference is. It's supposed to like make your dough not stick as much. Who knows? There we go. I'm just gonna shape my dough.
You guys see me?
Shape my dough and then let it sit overnight in the fridge. And then I'll bake it tomorrow. The party was really fun. There's a lot of people there. Okay. Kind of like pizza dough. Looks good enough to me. I just like to tighten it at the bottom. This is really fluffy. Okay. I'll sprinkle some. Ta-da! So I usually just put like a thing of plastic wrap over it and then a plate like that. Put it in the fridge overnight. We're in planning mode for Vegas. So we are the type of travelers that when we travel, we have everything planned out. Doesn't mean we stick to it to a T, but we like to have a game plan. So Trevor writes everything out.
I'm the planner.
Yeah, that's his rough draft, his good draft. So, he's currently looking up the schedule for the World Series, like the break times and stuff. So I was saying in the beginning of this vlog, we were watching like a vlog on a girl that's playing in the World Series. So the World Series is a poker tournament There's like hundreds of them.
There's like 100 tournaments during, and it all starts.
Is
at
it
the
just
end of
in June and July?
Then it starts at the very end of May and goes to mid-late July. Yeah.
So they have a whole bunch of different tournaments. And then there's one main one, right? Called the main event. And that's kind of like the Stanley Cup to hockey, right?
Yeah.
It's the biggest thing for poker, if you know anything about that world. But it's like winning the Super Bowl or winning the Stanley Cup. That sort of, it's the number one thing that every poker player wants to win. I'm just trying to make sense of it. I don't know. But he's playing in it. So he's playing in the main event. So that's why we're going down to Vegas. So Trevor's playing every day except 2 days. And Trevor's going down for 2 weeks. And me and Mom are going down for a week. Because I just think like 2 weeks is going to be too long for me and Mom, you know? 2 weeks in the summer is a long time in Vegas to just be farting around. Like, he's going to be strictly poker, but me and Mom are going to be like, like, you know, 2 weeks is a long time. So we're there a week, and then we're going to fly home, and then we're manifesting positive vibes when Trevor makes the final table, and he's in the millions. I'm going to fly the kids back. Like, I'm going to gather the kids and we're going to fly back up to Vegas because we're millionaires at that point. So like we can do whatever we want. Go to Disneyland in California. You have to admit, Trevor, if we're already down that way, we're going to Disneyland. I've never been. I've only been to Disney World. Anyway, so when he's at the final table and he's a millionaire, we're going to fly the kids up so we can celebrate with him in Vegas. So that's the goal. That's the plan. That is our future. So, but me and Mom are staying down a week. And so me and Mom have our whole week planned. And the reason why me and Mom are going is because I'm all about travel. Like I love Vegas. I've only been once, but I loved it. And Mom's always wanted to do Vegas. Her 2 dream vacations have always been a cruise, which she did last year, and going to Vegas. So she's doing that this year. And Dad knew all about this trip, and it was like we talked about it on the day he passed, actually. Like, he was like, you have fun, you could make sure that you still go to Vegas and have so much fun, sip champagne in Paris. It's kind of an inside joke we had, but we're going to have a glass of champagne in the Paris resort for my dad. Anyway, so that's the plan. Oh, so Mom and I, so me, Mom, and Trevor, on Trevor's day off, we're going to Garth Brooks. And then on another night that Trevor doesn't have off, because it's 12-hour days, eh, Trev? God love him. He's right here planning everything. 12-hour days of poker with like lunch breaks and stuff. So one of the days where he's playing, me and Mom have tickets to see Whitney Cummings. And if you don't know who she is, but she's a comedian. And I really like, I think I'm going to really like it because she is playing at a theater, and it's not like a comedy club. I don't like comedy clubs because I don't like the small environment, and it's usually like bar stool type situations or like weird seating. And we went to a comedy club in Vegas last time. What was it? Brad Garrett's Comedy Club.
At MGM Grand or MGM.
At the MGM something.
Yeah.
I did not like it. Did you?
Well, it depends on who's the comedian at the time you go, right? Because every week it changes.
If the comedian was good, it would have made it better. But
the opening act was the best.
He was the best. Yeah. We seen him perform twice.
Yeah, I think
he was on our cruise ship too.
Yeah,
he was good.
Yeah.
But the part that I really didn't like was the seating. It had the bar stools, but there was no like bar. Like, you know how like usually they have like a little bar in between the legs where you can rest your feet on? Do you know what I mean? They didn't have that, so your legs were dangling, and my legs were dead asleep. Like it was so hard to walk out of there. And the drinks were like 20 something. What was like $24 or something for the drink, and it was all ice. And that is not exaggeration. Like literally a drop of liquid and the rest was ice. I was like, did we just pay like 40 something bucks total for ice? Anyway, I didn't like that. I didn't really like that comedy club. So I like whenever I go to comedians that are in like big theaters or stadiums or shows or, you know, like a theater, I always like, I love it. So I really like that Whitney Cummings is in the theater and not like a comedy club. So we have tickets to that. And then we got tickets to Menopause, the musical. How appropriate, right? If you know, you know. Me and Trevor went to Menopause early in our marriage, eh? Trevor thought he would surprise me with tickets to see Menopause, the musical in New Brunswick. And I was just way too young to like even understand any of that humor.
I thought you were going to take your mom with you was the point. We bought those tickets.
Oh, and I took you.
Yeah.
He bought me tickets to Menopause, 2 tickets. So I wanted to take Trevor, but he thought I was going to take my mom. But I think I was too young at the time. If you hear screaming, Alex is playing the VR. He's good. He's just in a game. So I didn't really understand the jokes as much. I was like, oh, haha. Like I was still like, you know, early 20s, like thinking I was all cool and stuff and just wasn't understanding the jokes. But now I feel like I will die laughing. Like I'm so excited. And it's at a really big theater and I'm so excited. And Mom's so excited. So we're going to Menopause, the musical, Garth Brooks, Whitney Cummings. And then if I can get one more show in, I think that would be good. There is like an Elvis guy, like an Elvis impersonator that's supposed to be really good. And that's not my thing, but like I know my mom loves Elvis. Like she even had me on his birthday. That's how much she loves him. She didn't really have say in that, but she was very happy that I arrived on Elvis Presley's birthday because my mom is a huge Elvis fan. So I'm like, that might be kind of fun, Mom seeing an Elvis show in Vegas, right? It seems appropriate, especially since she's such a fan. So I might see what we can do about that. And then we're going to gamble. We have a limit. We have like envelopes we're putting money in, and then we're not going to spend any more than that because it would be so easy to get carried away in Vegas, you know, and just like, especially free drinks, you're sitting at a machine, like it would be so easy. Trevor and I did good last year, 2 years ago when we went. We did the same thing, like we had a budget and that's all we were allowed to spend on the machines that day. And then once it's gone, then we knew we couldn't sit at another one until the next day. And some days we blew it before breakfast, and other days it kept us going all day. So we're going to do that again this year. We leave in a month. 1 month. Oh, and then we're going to go... Oh, we should have checked Mom's phone for the Bellagio.
She checked it yesterday, I think.
Yeah, but it changes every day.
Oh, okay.
If you have the My Vegas app, it's a game. It's like just a game you play on your phone. It's a free game. And it racks up points, and you can use those points towards travel. So you can use it on cruises, you can use it for hotel stays, you can use it for like all sorts of things. So one of the things, Mom plays it all the time. So Mom has the most points. So she has enough points to get a buy one, get one free Bellagio buffet. So we're trying to cash that in. But it sells out really quick. So we're trying to get that. We check her phone every day to see if we can get it that day. Some days it's not even there. Anyway, I'm getting rambly. Trevor's planning. I love when Trevor's in vacation planning mode. It's my favorite. What are you going to do when we go back home?
Play. Work.
Focus is work. But, maybe me and Mom should go see Magic Mike. Or what's that called? The
Thunder Down Under?
Thunder Down Under. Or, even better, the puppeteer, the Venus puppeteers. Did you ever hear of those?
No, I don't look into that stuff.
You should look into it. Who knows where we'll go? You never know where we're going to find us. Stay tuned for the next month. Stay tuned for at least another month to see us in Vegas and see if we go see the penis puppeteers. If you know, you know. Google it. But don't Google it around children. Maybe we should go to that show, Trev. It's art. Speaking of art, I want to go to the Aria Museum. And we're doing the high roller. We're going to eat so much food. I want to eat at Vanderpump Paris. I want to maybe eat at Catch. I want to eat at Gordon Ramsay Steak. I want to eat at Hell's Kitchen. And I want to do all those things. Ellie, do you want to sign it off for us, baby? Do you want to end the vlog and tell the people that it's 1 month till Vegas? 1 month till Vegas. 1 month until we are in the desert sun. The desert heat, 117 degrees Fahrenheit. That is hot. That is hot. Okay. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Hanging out with me today for this untypical Sunday, because there was no Sunday dinner. Oh, but the birthday was really fun. We had, well, my whole family was there. And they had a nacho bar. That was really cool. So I had nachos twice today. Good thing I was craving them. And all my uncles were there, and they were all like, "I'll watch your video." I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are well. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you really, really soon with my next video. Good night.
There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to